This is a fast soup that you can put together, a vegetable soup on the Daniel fast. And of course it contains natural vegetables and spices. So let's take a look. I have 2 soup containers, and these are your Chinese soup container varieties. I love keeping up with those because they make just a really perfect serving of soup. The first thing that I'm going to do down at the bottom of these containers is that I'm going to place a pretty good handful first of coleslaw mix, and you'll see some of the carrots jumped over in there. And I'm also going to place in the container a handful of shredded carrots. I'll do the same for the other. I'll just kind of take them all at one time and go right in there and finish that off in that container. You can see down in there that I got the carrots, and I'll kind of shake those up because they'll eventually get mixed anyway once the soup is ready to cook. Then what I'm going to do is add, you'll see I have some green beans, and I'm going to sprinkle in there a good serving of green beans. I usually try to do about half of this in each one. There's the green beans. Here's the corn. Now of course you can use other vegetables, the ones that you may like, but this works for us. And you can use thawed frozen corn, and you'll see fills up that container pretty quickly. But once they start to cook down, you'll see that this level is going to go down pretty fast. Now, next, what you'll do, I have a container here with some diced tomatoes with celery and a little bit of onion. So I'm going to pour that in the first one. And over in this container, I'll place it over in there. That's ready to go. That's ready. Now, for the spices, in this container that you see, there's one for each of the containers. I have placed black pepper, garlic granules, some celery salt, and some red pepper flakes. Of course, the red pepper flakes are optional. You can decide if you like those, but we like our soup with just a little kick. You'll also see in the background the vegetable broth. I love Trader Joe's organic vegetable broth, and no, there's no sponsorship here. I'm just letting you know what I like. I like their broth. Now, so first I'm going to sprinkle the spices onto and into my containers. I've done this so much I know almost exactly what I need. And you'll notice that I have the only little hint of salt is coming from the Archer celery salt, but that's it, because the broth doesn't have a lot of salt in it either. Now, so that's a good thing. We don't need too much salt. So let me clean up just a bit. I'll put the containers there, get that out of the way, and we're ready to move on. Now notice that both of these containers are pretty full, and this is going to be lunch. This is all there is for lunch. So I'm going to open my container of broth, and I'm going to take the container and I'm going to pour Now Mr. D likes a little more soupiness to his. I like mine a little thicker. So depending upon your likes, you can certainly fill to your heart's content. There's one. I think I'm going to give him a little more soup. There we go. And that one's mine. You'll see that mine is a little heartier. Mine is more of a vegetable stew, where his is more of a real soupy mixture. Now, all we have to do is place this into the microwave for about 6 to 7 minutes, and voila, we have a very quick and warm and tasty vegetable soup. Enjoy!